Hi-ho everyone, I am Nathan Blake and welcome to the Evil Within 2 stream. Basically, what happened is I recorded late in the night an episode of The Evil Within, and I attempted to edit it and upload it to YouTube. And when I put it all into the editor, everything was good. And I edited it all together, and I reviewed it, and it was good. And I exported it, and it was the right length, and I posted it to YouTube, and it took me an hour and a half to export because it was an hour-long video. And so, that was a whole thing in and of itself. And then we finally were able to get it exported, and I started uploading it to YouTube, and that took a good hour or so for that to happen, and that finished. And it went up, it went live, people started watching it, and then I went to go add the annotations at the end of the video, because the video has to be posted before you can put annotations. And so I went to go do that, and the video was 12 minutes long. So somewhere in the middle of all of it, we lost the greater share of the video, which is really, really unfortunate, obviously, because I already played it, and now I have to figure out what to do so I can re-record it, but recording would take an hour, and exporting it would take another, or editing would take another 30 minutes, and exporting it again would take another hour and a half, apparently, and then uploading it to YouTube would be another hour, so we're looking at like a 4-hour thing. And so, because of that, obviously, I can't get a video up anytime soon, and so the question became, what do I do now? So I decided to run a live stream of it, because I could spend an hour running a live stream and have an hour-long video out of it, which normally I like the professionalism of recording the videos and, having my ending bumpers and all of that jazz and all that, but I'm out of time now before I have to be Evil Within 2 is not responding. This is good. This is a good time. Worked fine. Now it's broken. Let's try this again. So I'm leaving for Houston at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, and I still have videos that I need to edit between now and then, and so I'm still working out those details and stuff. So if I spend 4 hours trying to get one video up right now of The Evil Within, then I won't have enough time to edit the other ones and still get all the other things that I need to do done before I go to Houston, because just editing is not the only thing I have to do. So basically what I'm saying is that you lucky people get to have a live stream of me playing the first hour of The Evil Within, because the game decided that it didn't like us borderless. Because for whatever reason the game decided that it didn't want us to record. So thank you, Emily Strange. Welcome to the live stream. It's gonna be interesting. I'm trying to get it set to a window now so that I can see all of you, your chat if you're in the live chat, but it doesn't really. There we go. Now it will be a window. But it also won't let me adjust the size of the window either, which is a bummer. Maybe I've got to drop the screen resolution down in graphics. Sorry, I probably should have already had this sort of stuff taken care of, but I needed to when they get started so that we can get the actual video running. they in the first video in the first game. So the first game is pretty connected. I can give an overview. There we go. Now I've got it set up. I can give an overview real quick for anyone who hasn't seen the first game. Basically, there was this big incident at an insane asylum, and some detectives were sent to check it out. And when they showed up, there was a whole bunch of people that had been killed there. And there was a bunch of crazy stuff going on, and there was a dude who appeared to have superpowers running around killing people and stuff. And basically, as they went through it, they started discovering information about this thing called STEM, which was a machine that they had created where you could basically enter other people's consciousness. And then you eventually discovered, basically, in the first game that the main character, since the beginning of the game, had actually been inside of somebody else's consciousness. Like, the whole game was inside of this other guy's brain, so that's why all the crazy stuff was happening. So that being said, this game is set 3 years afterwards, and I'm pretty sure that's all we really need to know. He had this sidekick, one of the detectives, her name was Kidman, and she actually, turns out, was like working for the company that created the machine, but secretly, and no one knew that she was working for them. So, alright, go ahead and hop in here. So this game is set 3 years afterwards, and basically it still follows the same police officer or detective who was the main character of the first game. And he's still dealing with, like, what happened in the first game, and he's kind of become an alcoholic since then, more or less, is kind of where this game picks up. And, yeah. So, it's definitely a horror game. There's definitely some pretty strong language, and some pretty, you know, horror violence.
No, this is not happening.
Hey, Ajax. Yeah, the first one was a really, really awesome game. It's made by the guy who originally created the Resident Evil series before the Resident Evil series kind of went off the rails, but also before the cool reboot from Resident Evil 7. Don't catch on fire, Sebastian. It's time for some action, Sebastian.
Damn it!
It was a very heavy-looking chair. He lifted it pretty effortlessly, in all honesty.
I'm here.
He was like,
Where
ah.
are you? Oh God, is she upstairs?
So, if I remember correctly, and Ajax, you might remember, Sebastian's, the stuff with his daughter had happened in the first game, right? This is like memories from before even the first game, isn't it?
I'm coming, Lily. Just hold on.
Come on, go up the stairs, Sebastian. He didn't want to walk up that stair. He was kind of stuck. Okay.
I'm here, Lily. I'm here.
We'll just duck under this burning lumber and hope that we don't light on fire ourselves. What's this way? I didn't look this way before. I mean,
Damn it, where is she?
I mean, obviously my daughter needs help, but
Lily?
yeah, no, this is a continuation of the same story, but
Lily?
this
Where are
particular
you?
moment
I'm
here is
here.
kind of like a weird
Dad's here.
dream memory of stuff
You
that
are
happened
here
before
for
the
me,
first
Dad.
game. The graphics are really good on this game. I'm really impressed with them. Although graphics do seem to have hit sort of like a precipice, sort of, you know, in a place where they can't really grow. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, ugh. Never get used to seeing that. Never. never know how much to talk during these cinematic moments, because obviously you come here to see the game. But
Kidman?
okay, so this is the partner that Sebastian had in the first game. And she actually worked,
3 years.
secretly worked for the
I've been
company
trying
that
to track
created
you
the
down
machine,
for
like I
3
said.
years.
And you thought you'd find me at the bottom of an empty bottle. Is that it?
And why are you here now, damn it?
You didn't find me because they didn't want you to.
The company
Calm
she works
down,
for is called Mobius, and it's really powerful and
You
crazy.
knew what was gonna happen in that hospital, didn't you?
What happened at Beacon is in the past. You need to forget it.
You know, I was
sound
kind of
just
jacked
like
into
that
some
psychologist that
crazy
force shoved down my throat.
person's brain for a while.
didn't
It
have
kind of
answers.
messes with you
You
on a
do.
pretty deep
You're
psychological
gonna tell
level.
me about Mobius.
And don't worry, we get pretty quickly out of this stuff that's more rooted in what happened before into like
I'm
the
here
new
because
stuff.
of this.
So if you're not really 100% sure what's going on, it's pretty quick for us to be in the new action.
Where did you get this?
Lily's still alive.
Everybody else in this bar is really calm since there's a guy yelling and pulling a gun out and pointing it at people.
Lily is dead. I read the police report. I was at her funeral.
I'm surprised
We
there's not
can
like a
rewrite
bartender
history
over there
if
with
we
like a
want to.
shotgun. Like,
Staging
Hey,
a death
man.
is child's play. Why would I come out of the shadows just to lie to you? Lily is alive, and she's with us. But she's in danger. We need you to help save her.
Save her? What have you done to her?
so I thought
Get
this was
your
really,
hands
really
off me.
strange because in the first game, Sebastian's just some detective. Like, he more or less got mixed up in all of this just because
I was hoping you'd come willingly, Sebastian.
he more or less
don't
just
have
got
time for
mixed
this
up in all of
bullshit.
this because he got called in to do
We
the
need
case,
you.
basically. So
Lily needs you.
now they pulled into it that they've like kidnapped his daughter like before even any of that even happened. So like he was already connected to this whole situation, which is really weird and crazy. Like why his daughter, and that completely like changes why he was involved in the first game. The whole thing was planned
You're
then,
awake.
or
Good.
Yeah. Great.
yep, we are tied to
Where are
a
we?
chair. That's good to know. That's
You're
a
in
wheelchair.
one of our facilities.
So this is the almighty Mobius, huh?
Be careful about what you say.
Schematics of brains
You
and
don't
stuff
know
on
how
the
powerful
wall.
they are.
Right. So
Now, I
powerful
kinda
they have to
thought-
kidnap a washed-up ex-cop to help them.
At least your terrible sense of humor is still intact.
He has a good point.
Enough of this bullshit. Where's Lily?
Patience. All your answers are right here.
I thought at the end of the last game that she sort of turned on Mobius and helped us
The
out.
Beacon Mental Hospital
But
incident
maybe I'm wrong.
was an unfortunate setback. But we used the knowledge gained to build a new and vastly improved STEM system.
So this is the machine that kind of like allows you to enter
What does
other
this have to
people's
do with my
consciousness.
daughter?
Imagine it. Millions of minds connected together. Happiness for one is happiness for all.
I don't know if he's talking about like basically
This
just like
machine,
glorified
Miracle
virtual reality,
will allow
or
our
if he's
species to achieve greatness.
or if he's thinking like a hive mind control.
We needed to start with a mind that was pure and clean enough to support thousands of personalities. The
Castellanos
mind of an
is
innocent child.
the main character's last name.
You connected Lily to that machine?
Your daughter is quite special. The most stable core candidate we've ever tested.
But why? And why did they
Thanks to
steal her
her,
in the first place?
The
Did
new
they have some
STEM has been
reason
a
to
smashing
believe
success
that it was a good idea?
until recently.
It doesn't really make any sense. Like if
A little over a week ago.
They just kidnapped a little girl and just
Lily
plugged her up to
vanished.
her and into the machine, and
stopped
we're like,
sending
oh,
signals.
this is good. She works better than anybody we've ever tried
Then
before.
the STEM
Is
environment
that what
began
it
to
is?
collapse. We thought it was just a technical glitch. An easy fix, so we sent a team of Mobius agents inside. But then we lost contact with them, and STEM went dark.
Think about this, Mr. Castellanos. I am providing
That's how
you
you
an
say his last name,
opportunity
Castellanos.
not only to see your
ridiculous
daughter
last name.
again, but to save her life. Something you thought you failed to do before.
How
You
old
can
must
save
she
her.
be now?
Or let her die. It's your choice.
I wonder how long she's been kidnapped. Okay. So this machine works a little bit differently than the one we were in the first game, if I
Good
remember
luck,
correctly.
Sebastian. And please, try to cooperate with any team members you might find in there. I know you don't trust us, but they have the same goals as you do.
Now, I'm
That's all right.
curious.
I'm fine by myself.
Just remember to call me the moment you find Lily, so that we can begin the extraction process. I'll be out here for you.
So she reaches around, she plugs in this like jump
And someone
drive,
else will be in there for you.
and she says that, and it's like,
Are you ready?
was she supposed to plug that in there? Is she working for Mobius by doing that, or is she working against Mobius? Like, what's up? How's it going, DJ Liamac? So yeah, the
Be
question
careful in there,
becomes,
Sebastian.
was she supposed to plug
Counting
that
on
into the computer, and is she like working against Mobius by doing that? Was she trying to send me some help, or was she actually like trying to sabotage me? Like, what was that? So we'll have to
STEM
find
entry
out.
in 3.
That seems to like
2,
almost. This doesn't look like it's just
1.
water. It looks like it like almost turned into like plaster or something when it went over him. This is a cool shot. It's going good. How are you doing? That's really interesting shot. Bethesda Softworks presents. I was surprised yesterday whenever I started this up for the first time and saw that it was Bethesda. I didn't realize that. It's really interesting, and they probably made the first one too. And I just didn't remember or think about it. So. Okay. He really needs to shave, like really badly. Okay, Evil Within 2. Alright, so now is when we really get to actually, all of this has been exposition. 100% exposition, which humorously enough is the only part of the video that actually posted to my channel. Like, it gets to that moment right there where it says Evil Within 2, and then the video cuts out. It claims that the video isn't any longer than that, which is really, really irritating.
Where am I?
I guess this is a blank mindscape. Maybe it's just a place where whoever enters can kind of create their own.
Dad, help me! I'm coming, Lily.
I'm coming. I only have a limited amount of sprint. Like there's like a meter, and when it runs out, I have to stop running.
I know
It's
hard
weird.
to accept, Myra, but she's gone. Our little girl is gone.
No. I'll never accept it.
But
You
why-
won't help me, I'll find out the truth
Why
on
did
my own.
why did she suspect that there was something going on? Like
What the hell is this place?
she must have had some reason to think that. This is a brief memory of what was going on at the beginning of the first game. So like there's the hospital with the big light, and that was like the call that they got at the beginning. All right. So now you gotta answer the phone. Who are you gonna call whenever your brain starts making a bunch of weird stuff happen all around you? Ghostbusters or something like that.
Hello?
I don't even know.
Sebastian, are you there?
What's
Kidman's that girl that just plugged us into the machine.
How are you feeling?
terrible? Like the worst hangover ever.
Don't worry. It will pass once your mind has adjusted. You're in an area separate from the main
See what's
system
up
right now.
on this
That's how
wall.
we're able to maintain communication with you. This construct is called your room. It's a safe zone that was formed from your own memories.
My memories, huh? If that's the case, then where are my wife and child? This place looks like my old office
Well, they
at Crimson
exist.
City PD.
It was your subconscious that built it. You should ask yourself that question.
Guess for some
Let's get
reason
down to
it feels
business.
safer here.
We sent some information into your room. Do you see anything unfamiliar?
Yes, this thing that says Mobius and confidential.
There are photos of a
has the
bunch of
evil within
Mobius
symbol
agents
on
here.
it.
Your lost team, I assume.
That's them. Let us know if you locate any of them. You're our only line of communication into STEM. They're stuck in Union and searching for Lily too.
Okay.
Union.
This STEM environment was designed to look and feel like a small town called Union.
Great.
We're glad you're
So
here.
your experts need rescuing too, huh?
If anyone can do it, it's you.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
It looked like a nice
but
place
I'm
at one
only
point.
here to find Lily.
It's a nice
There's more
place.
info there. You should check it out before you go.
Okay. So, I really want to get into actually doing this stuff. This
cat.
game, it takes off really
I don't ever
fast, but there's
remember
still
owning a
nothing going
cat.
on. Is surprising. Like, oh, the cat. I think the cat had something to do with Kidman in the first game.
Slide projector.
So
Where did my memory dig this up?
that's probably what she put
Elementary
in with
school.
the jump drive. Photographic slide, relic from a pre-phone camera era. These are found mostly in old people's attics and estate sales. They can be viewed using slide projectors in Sebastian's room. So we can sit down here and we can turn on this projector. So I guess they're just collectibles we'll get throughout the game that'll kind of show us information and stuff, and we'll be able. You can talk to
Kidman,
Kidman.
you there?
Always.
You wouldn't have told me about Lily if your damn machine didn't go on the fritz.
So it
I
just
would
allows
have
us
spent
to
the
get
rest
a
of my
little bit
life
more
mourning her, and you wouldn't have
context.
cared.
I cared, but I couldn't say anything. They would have killed me.
I'm not sure I believe you.
Why would I lie about that?
To manipulate me. To get me to perform like a good little soldier. You've lied to me before. Our whole friendship was built on a lie.
Okay, I get it. And I don't blame you for feeling that way.
You'll never know how I feel until you've lost your family.
I never had a family to lose. Just two people who brought me into this world and treated me like a burden instead of a daughter.
I wonder if
Better
they
to
really
have
did.
loved and lost.
That's
Is that what you're saying?
that is
Maybe.
unfortunate.
At least you had people who cared about you.
Point taken.
Yeah, and then your company killed them and had them taken away and stuff. Like, yes, brain juice. So this is the leveling up system in the game. Brain juice. Green gel. It's gross and usually comes from dead enemies, but if you collect it, you can use it to obtain increased
Thanks,
abilities. So, this game, we get into, our actual, story really
Just like
quickly,
bacon.
but nothing
Should be
actually
a way out.
happens for a while.
Why couldn't
So
my
it's
memory just make regular doors?
weird cross between how quickly everything's actually going on and the fact that nothing's really happening. Quick, we captured you and now we're stuffing you into this brain box thing and now you're gonna have to do this
Here
and
we
save
go
your
again.
daughter and all of these things, but really you're just
Into
kind of
the looking glass.
walking around namelessly and we're giving you a lot of information. So, something not quite right. Sebastian enters STEM. Kidman tells him that finding the members of the Lost Search team may be useful. Sebastian sets out to Union in hopes of finding any trace of Lily. Press tab to access the communicator menu where you can view maps. Sebastian... Meowth, that's right. And even still, we're still in cinema screens and exposition and stuff, and
Oh no!
I don't really mind. It just doesn't always make the best
Lily, what's wrong?
video content.
My doll's head is broke.
Oh, that looks
It's
like
okay.
Joe
fix
from
it
the
for
first
you.
game.
She can fix anything.
He had a little green vest like that. He looked kind of like Markiplier. Come on, let's get to all the monsters and stuff.
Sebastian? What's wrong?
I've got a wonderful family. An amazingly smart and
This is
beautiful wife.
Younger than we've pretty much ever seen
Why
him.
wouldn't I be alright?
He doesn't have all the lines, and he doesn't need to
Come here,
shave near
Lara.
as badly.
You've been working too hard. It's making you delirious. Are you sure you're not coming down with something?
Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Is this the right place?
I think so. Okay. Can't go back, that's for sure. Really can't see anything down there either, so. Alright. We press onward towards the goal. See, that's unsettling. That's just unsettling. Why I gotta be creepy red curtains and stuff? What does this door do? I haven't checked this door. Locked. I imagine that one's the same. Okay, so we'll go ahead and head up this way. Oh, are the sound levels and stuff good on all of your Ah! The painting turned into a door behind us. That's not strange. What happened on this side? Oh, now the hole is gone. There's kind of a seam for it almost, but I guess that goes most of the way out, not just where the door was. So, and there's music coming from inside. It says William Baker, which was one of the names of one of the Mobius. What was that? Sounded like I got hit in the back. It's the name of one of the Mobius people. So, okay. Go ahead and head in here. And this is where the game really starts.
What the hell?
Dang. That's really weird.
One of the search team.
I've seen it once
Baker.
before, and it's still just the weirdest thing ever. And gross. Whoa, he just reversed in time. Is it because I walked towards him? No? Okay. Well, they can't. Okay, what does this say? Oh, he can go through it. He just didn't want to on the other side. So, you're okay to... I didn't do this last time. What is this? Why is this? Like, what is the purpose of this? Okay, well, at least...
Team leader.
One bullet straight
One
through the
bullet.
head.
Straight through the head.
And he didn't even draw his gun or anything, so he must have really been... That is so gross. Ugh. If you're squeamish or the sight of blood bothers you, this is maybe not the game for you. So, keep that in mind. I mean, it is a horror game, and this is Friday the 13th.
Sadistic. Whoever did this must have enjoyed it.
Baker, the search team leader. He was frozen in time when I found him. He must be taken by the camera right by him. But how is this even possible? Well, you are inside of somebody's weird brain hallucinations, although I thought it was your daughter's weird brain hallucinations. And something tells me she doesn't know a lot about taking slow motion camera pictures of people as they are shot. You can see the
Someone tried to
scrapes
block the way out.
in the door and in the floor there.
Or
Where
in.
this has obviously been moved before. I always wanted to have like a secret door behind a bookshelf in my house. That would be so cool. Like, imagine you like having that space and just being able to like, you know, keep it hidden from everyone so that no one can no one can find your valuables, and you know, like if you have relatives over, you can just be in there, and they don't have to know that you're in the house, and you can just chill out. You don't have to. I'm always surprised by old-fashioned phones ringing, because you know we don't have that anymore really nowadays. It's not a weird polyphonic tone, so I think you have the wrong number, sir. It's clear that you have called the wrong number, and for that, I am greatly irritated. You should definitely Manuel Roberto. That might have been the name of one of the other Mobius people. I can't remember for sure. Let's head up this way. Definitely. Why is it so moist? It's very moist in here. There's rain pouring from the ceiling. Okay, so we can go that way, but what's up higher? Let's see what's up this way. Up onto the top floor to see what might be happening. You know, those curtains really look like they're made of, like, flesh and blood and stuff like that, and I don't really like them. I'm not, no. Let's come in here. Let's go this way. And see, it's just a file. There's nothing else here, is there? Extravagant letter. To applicant SV, congratulations, Truth Seeker. Thank you for taking our spiritual acuity test. We're pleased to welcome you to the next level of knowledge. Please report to the nearest Muse Center with this letter to ascend from probationary applicant to the position of Mew Disciple. This letter guarantees you an exalted position at the next cleansing ceremony. Cleansing ceremony sounds like a good thing. Handwritten on the back of the envelope. Lies. All lies. Yes, well, obviously they're lies. And it seems pretty messed up. Grand. We're gonna have a grand old time, y'all. This might be the... Isn't there a famous hotel or something called the Grand? Maybe it's supposed to be something like that. That's really unsettling. Like, they did a good job of making these curtains look like they are made of, like, flesh and muscle, and there's a person behind that. Now there is not. Where are they? Did they scoot over? No, they did not. Good. Good. Saving doesn't make me feel better. It actually makes me feel worse, because that means that there is usually about to be... Oh, hey, dude, what's up? Nice to see you. I'm sorry, sir. I don't mean to interrupt your knifing. That was pretty brutal. Also, he got a terrible shot of that. Shit. Because there is no way that his camera was far enough away to take that picture. Space hold enter cover when the cover icon is displayed. Cover icon figure 1 was displayed. You are facing a valid cover point. Was move alongside when near a corner. Okay, so basic cover based. Oh, he just teleported. I didn't realize he could teleport. Who are you, sir? Is this your murder gallery? Because this looks like you have lots of pictures in here, and you seem to love to murder people while holding a camera. So I'm just gonna let you do your thing, and I'm gonna do my thing, and we don't have to mess with each other or anything. So thank you, sir.
The search team member.
Yeah. So this dude got super sliced up instead of shot. And like I said, he got a terrible picture of that. There's no way that... The floor is missing. I don't like it when the floor is missing.
I gotta find a way out of here.
That means that I don't really have a lot of options for where I can go. I wonder... Well! That was a giant eyeball. It was a very, very giant eyeball. And I'm gonna head this... I am not gonna head that way. Giant eyeball wins this time. Between giant eyeball and corpses flying through... Okay, never mind, we're not going that way either. We are going upstairs. Upstairs seems like mannequins. Mannequins. Why is it always mannequins? I don't understand. Like, I'm not even that creeped out by mannequins, but every horror game, every horror game I play nowadays has mannequins. Sometimes those are bodies. This game won't let me complete a sentence, really, is what we're finding here. That every time I turn around, there is something else stopping me from making a complete thought. But yeah, mannequins. Why mannequins? Like, every horror game I played recently has had mannequins in it. Precipice had mannequins that came to life and chased me, and that was real terrifying. And I may have an actual legitimate fear of mannequins now. I didn't before, but I might now. Stop interrupting me with cheap scares, okay? It's not cool. It's not nice. It's not good. If you really, really want to scare me, then do something impressive. Do something visually amazing. Not just flashes of light and stuff. I mean, the picture just turned into an eyeball, didn't it? That is, either that or I'm crazy. If that eye just opened. Okay, we're really gonna watch this one close. And yep, they turned into eyeballs. Okay, I'm not crazy unless I'm so crazy that I saw it anyway. So, remember whenever I said the thing about something visually terrifying instead of cheap scares? It was not an invitation. It was definitely, ugh, what is that? Hello? The curtains waggled. Ah! Did a growl just come from that? Okay. Rebirth? I don't know about you, but I don't think this looks like anything about birth. Like, this looks like somebody, well, a bunch of people being horribly murdered. So we can come inside of this one, too. Oh, this is, okay. So, we obviously do not want to go towards the door that opened for us, because that sounds a lot like us dying. But it doesn't look like we are given any other options either. Yeah, none of these doors, like sometimes he'll like push up against the door and like try to open it, and he won't even try it with any of them. So now we're in the elevator. Yay, we're in an elevator. Good times. How do I know which floor to go to? I just pick one? 7. 7 sounds, I picked the one floor that there isn't. I picked the number between 1 and 7 that is not on this. Door open behind me? Elevator. I don't like this floor. Why don't we try a different floor? Let's try floor 7. How about it? Floor 7 might be better. Maybe floor 7 is like picture postcards and tasty foods and stuff. Oh. Oh. The hanging people actually are not near as terrifying as the ones that are on posts, actually. Like, if this room was filled with those instead of those, I'd probably be actually more creeped out by it, although the... What? Oh, gross. Ew, 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 my head. Ow. Ooh. Oh, wow. They really rearranged this room. Yeah, like I said, the post ones are way creepier. Like, if they really wanted to creep me out, they should have filled the room with the post ones. I should have turned around and it was only these ones. Because, God, there's something bothers me about that. There's an eyeball here. Surely this eyeball is important, right? Certainly the eyeball has to have... I heard that. That means something changed behind me. Oh, good, a door! And now it's a room lined with the dead. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just sprint out of here as fast as we can. Oh, hello! Are you gonna kill me now? Did you kill me? Am I dead? I don't think I'm dead. What's behind me? What's behind me? What's behind me? What's behind you? There's a pretty eyeball. Ah! Oh! It's just... Okay. It's just a box. Whew. Okay, and a mirror with a picture of me. What's gonna happen whenever I take it? There's somebody behind me. There's somebody behind me now, isn't
What
there?
the hell?
She seemed like a normal lady. She wasn't that. Ah, okay, she's creepier than I thought she was. Oh, she has like 3 arms on her arm. Oh, I'm supposed to be moving. Oh, poop. Excuse me, ma'am, please. There's no time for this. There is no reason for this. Okay, we're still running. I should not have turned around. That was a dumb idea. I was curious, though. I was really, really curious. And, oh, she's right there. Oh, please, sweet merciful heavens. Help me. Okay, good. He just jumped over that by himself. I was a little nervous that he would not. Close the door. That's not going to hold her. It's definitely not going to hold her. She is definitely not going to be held by that. Okay, there's no way in any of... Oh, okay.
Or maybe not.
Go. Keep going. She is definitely after us. I don't want to die. I am too young and handsome to die, okay? That's what it comes down to. Not me. Him. I'm not handsome. He is. Alright. Lady, you need to calm down, because I was just trying to have a nice afternoon.
What the hell is that?
And you just came out of nowhere and started swinging saw blades at me and your little baby arm hand things and stuff. And hello, mousey. No, mouse! No, not the mouse. That was really sad. Is he okay? Did the mouse escape? It looks like the mouse escaped. There's not any blood or anything. It just slipped right through there. We're okay. The mouse is alive. That's the important thing that we take away from this situation, is that the mouse is still alive, and currently we're still alive. It's not going to last, but we are, and I'm just expecting a saw blade to come through this ventilation shaft and chop off our feet at any second. So, hopefully that's not going to happen.
Oh, I don't hear it.
Okay. Looks like we are at least safe for the moment. What do we got over? Oh, he's just trying to take cover, I see. I forgot to video game. Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright. Just swing through here. I think we just had a connection issue. So, hopefully we're still on the stream. Maybe we're not on the stream. I'm gonna check the stream. That's what I'm saying, okay? But OBS just popped up and told me I was having problems, so I wanted to make sure that everything's okay. Give me a second to cool down anyway, because that was terrifying. Absolutely. Okay. Where do I go to look at my stream again? In here. Live streaming. It says... Okay, it says the stream health is good. Alright, we're good. Alright. Sorry about that. This is, you know, we'll get back right into it. Just didn't want to make sure that we weren't missing out on the stream, that it hadn't failed. Okay, so we're here again, and we're ready to go. Ready for... Guy really should have thrown his knife at the monster and hit me. That would have been nice.
What the fuck is going on here?
Language! Okay, automatic health regeneration. When your health is critically low, the life gauge will turn red. While the life gauge is red, it will automatically regenerate up to a certain point. It will regenerate more quickly if you stand still, so try to find a safe place to hide, recover when in critical condition. Okay, and we obtained the survival knife that was jabbed into our chest. That we are lucky did not kill us, I suppose. But I guess that's why we have to wait and heal up, is because it was jabbed into our chest.
Where am I?
Okay. We're in like a very Resident Evil 7-ish sort of cabin, in all unfortunateness. Ooh. Healing! The origin of the medication in these portable syringes is unknown, but they provide moderate health restoration. That's super nice. So now we can get back up to reasonable level of health. It looks like it's day outside. That's nice, right? It could be night, and then we would be, like, super terrified instead. And wow, he really wanted to open that door. He was like, yeah! Journal in abandoned house. Handwriting in this journal is neat and precise. The final entry reads as follows. Just got the call. Now I know the reason for all the weird stuff that's happened the last few days. It's the worst possible scenario, but at least I don't have to pretend anymore. The things I've seen, they've all changed. It's too late to save them. It's time to put my training to practice. May God have mercy on their souls and mine. I wonder if Kidman wrote that. Like, seemed like it was someone who maybe knew the people that were involved and that she was having to betray them and stuff. So that seems like it might. Files added, tab, navigate files, tab, W it. Oh, it's a good thing that his gun senses were tingling. He's
Where were you when
walking through a door, and he's just like, wait, I sense a gun nearby me. Ah, good, firearms. The right to bear arms. Woo! Let me just shoot everything.
Maybe this is the right place.
Okay, things have calmed down just a little bit, which is good.
I hope you're here.
Super good. This photo, I thought it was lost to the fire forever. I remember when we took this, Lily's breath smelled like cotton candy. Myra never looked more beautiful. Aww.
What did I get myself into?
That is a fantastic question,
Kidman?
Sebastian.
Sebastian, where have you been? We lost you.
I don't know.
This is
But
your
it sure as hell
crazy
wasn't a
monster
quaint little
house.
town.
You tell me.
There's something bad happening in here,
What do you mean,
Kidman.
where have I
Baker
been? I'm
is
sitting in a
dead.
bathtub.
There's a killer running around in here, doing things that are... It's like Beacon all over again. What the fuck did you just send me into?
I don't know. We're in the dark out here. Baker was the team leader. If he's dead, that doesn't bode well for the rest of them. Keep searching around. The more info you gather, the more I'll be able to help you.
Yeah. Sure.
Cherry soda. The last chance pack. You've acquired the following items from the last chance pack. Burst gun, 50 gunpowder, 100 weapon parts, 1 high-grade weapon part, 1 medical kit, and 5 herbs. Automatic pistol fires 3-shot bursts and can do more damage than the standard semi-automatic handgun, even though it shares the same ammo. Okay. Gunpowder. Okay, so these are all the things that we got for pre-ordering, which, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna not use them, but it just seems kind of crappy that, you know, we're gonna be using like bonus content that not everyone has because I paid money earlier. Although I did buy it like an hour before it came out, so it's not like I even like did that much extra effort. I like walked up, was like, oh, that's coming out in a couple hours. I should probably purchase that, and I did.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Poor son of a bitch. Left here to rot like this.
You just enjoy being in that car, man. You and all your fry buddies. Fly buddies. Fry buddies.
Don't worry, Sebastian. It's just a small, quiet town.
Yeah, just a small, quiet town.
Too quiet.
Did I check back there? Did I look the other way whenever I came out of the house? I can't remember. I guess there's just a fence over there. I find that offensive. Okay, yeah, that's where I got that herb. Sorry, I suddenly was like, wait, wasn't there 2 ways to go? And this definitely looked like the right way, so I didn't want to squander our opportunity to find nice things. So there's a car up here. Maybe we can use that car because it has the headlights on. It looks like a normal car. That would be real nice. Real nice.
Hello? Hey!
Her voice sounded weird.
She had to have heard me.
Like, kind of reverby. Like the effects that you put on voices whenever you want to make them sound monsterish. More or less. You just open the door. Not even gonna ask if anybody's home, anything. Oh, now you're in the house. Alright, well now that you're in the house, commit.
Hello?
I said commit. Like, either you're breaking and entering, or...
Gotta eat.
Oh, they're eating human flesh? What is that?
Gotta eat. Clean your plate. You gotta
What?
eat. Skin and bones.
Lily's basically dead. Oh, and now she's gonna... Oh. Oh, now she's breaking his face. Oh, I doubt he can even really breathe at this point. I don't think you're doing what's best for him. In all honesty, I think you are actually murdering him. You are actively murdering him is what you're doing. At least he pulled out his gun. Like, if he had come in here and then... Whoa! Lady, you need to calm down. Like, you've got some problems. And I've got the solution. I've got the solution for your problems. Oh. Well, that was neat, but we didn't get to partake any, you know. Like, we finally have a knife and some guns and stuff, and we still aren't getting to actually do any fighting, and Sebastian's just hogging all the fun for himself. So that's kind of... I take it back. Just... Nope, they're gonna make me do it now. Is that it? Ah! Okay. I thought maybe I was gonna have to shoot again. So one good shot to the head was all it needed, or maybe... something wrong with her.
Kidman.
That was fast. Did you learn anything new?
Yes, that there's monsters here.
I did. I learned that it really is like Beacon in here. The people in here are turning into creatures.
Damn it. What the hell happened?
Why though? Like, if no one
know.
in here has been to
But it means
Beacon,
that
why
Lily
do they
is in
have
more
these
danger than
sorts of
just
things in
being
their brain?
lost.
And
Sebastian.
Save it, Kidman. Leave it to me. I'm gonna find her.
And Lily clearly doesn't know enough about all this stuff for it to be her mind creating this. Oh, gross. Were they making me eat human flesh? Is that what this was? They've successfully made me really want to vomit. Good job, game. You bought me a one-way ticket to Vomit Town. Alright, what's upstairs? Mannequins? It's probably mannequins. It's always mannequins. Alright. NYPD. On the ground. Officer Manley. Everybody on the ground. I mean, obviously he's Officer Manley. Like, everything is... I really can't see that well enough to read anything on it. This is a weird room. Like, it feels like an attic. It's strange. I heard that. Somebody waiting for me downstairs? Somebody gonna come in through the door? Am I gonna have to show somebody what the business side of my burst gun can do? Am I using my burst gun? Because that didn't seem like... No, this is the semi-automatic. There we go. I was like, it definitely seemed like it was not letting me use the 3-round burst on that. Which, what was the point of buying the game an hour early if it wasn't going to give me access to an automatic handgun? Earthquakes. I think I remember there being like kind of like earthquakes in the first one. Like the ground started breaking apart, especially near the end, as the stuff happened. Huh. Apparently I can't break these ones. Is it just that color, or is it... Nope. Yeah, I guess any of them that are that color I cannot break, which seems kind of silly. You can break boxes with a single swing of a knife unless they're a slightly different color. Then no one can break that. Oh. Well, that's definitely not what I intended to do, and actually this is not really what I intended to do either. Let me just knock out all the windows in this car for no reason. Okay. Welcome to Union. We're glad you're here. I'm sure you are. I'm not. I'm not glad I'm here. Left shift sprint consumes stamina. I don't like it whenever they tell me how to sprint, because that usually means that bad things are on the horizon for me. Okay, so we definitely got, this looks like Zombie Apocalypse Town. Yeah, there's a church over there. Oh, and he's even paying attention to the church. Whoa. Some of those people are pretty messed up. Like, they're not even just like... This must be the team. This is the Mobius team that we are here for. Was the Mobius team we were here for. Now they're the dead people that we're not here for anymore. Okay, that guy's alive at least.
Mobius members. Some of them are still alive. Damn.
Oh, there's something over here.
Things are everywhere.
Mouse 2 to aim, mouse 1 to throw. Throwing balls can make enough noise to distract enemies. Bottles can be equipped in the arsenal by pressing M3. After purchasing the bottle break skill, bottles can also be used to break out of some enemies' grab attacks. Starting a new game on casual difficulty automatically grants the skill. Okay, well that's cool.
Need to get in there and squeeze that guy for info.
Sneak, F to attack somebody unawares. Okay. So, all of the bad guys are that way, including that lady there. So, hopefully there's a way... Yes, there's a way in over here. So, this seems pretty good. There's another bottle on this trash can. There's also something over in that car. But let's see if it looks like anybody can see us. No, they all look busy. Alright, you there. Just keep eating that person. I know it sounds awful, but I really, really would prefer you to continue eating them and for me to just... Ugh! That was really, really gruesome. That was an incredibly deadly looking attack that he just did. Like, it looked like it probably both stabbed a knife through his skull and snapped his neck. Did that attract any attention from anything? It didn't. Alright, good. I was kind of concerned. I was like, I'm gonna break this open and then everything's gonna go horribly for me, isn't it? Alright, so I'll get in here and then we'll probably call it a day. Because really, you know, I ran this as a live stream, but it was really to replace a video that I made for the channel. And it's really unfortunate because, whoa, oh. Why did you have to go for stabbing him in the spleen first? Like, dude, that was not necessary. Ugh. Shit. Well, obviously I mean, the guy, we just saw the guy go in there. It's not like he left the door where people could get in behind him. First, second of all, there was somebody actively beating on the door and the door wasn't opening. So I don't know what he expected. Oh, well, that thing just didn't know how to turn doorknobs, so now I can open this. I don't think that's gonna hold.
Hopefully that'll hold.
It will not. I almost guarantee you. Okay, so we're still kind of beat up from, you know, like the first of the game whenever we, like, actively we're like, yeah, you're hurt. Now use things to... There we go. Like, I could not get to that drawer. They were like, you're hurt, now use these healing items. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna use those healing items now. I'll need them later. They're so zombie-like. They make all the zombie noises. Got some healing stuff. Can we get into the cabinets? Any of these? Okay. So, yeah, so really this was to replace a recorded video, and I would have recorded it again and put it back up, but the problem is that I have to leave for Houston in 15 hours. And so I have 15 hours to get all of the videos that I need edited and posted and stuff. Do not shoot me! Why in the world would I be here to shoot you? Those are zombies out there. I'm just a person.
I'm not gonna hurt you. See? You can lower your gun. I'm on your side.
You're not Mobius.
How else do you think I got in here?
You might not be one of those things, but that
Yeah,
doesn't mean you're on my side.
I showed
You're
up, I
right.
killed all your friends outside,
don't
and I
work
plugged
for
myself in
Mobius,
so that I can come in here
but I
and
was
talk
sent
to you.
here by them.
Have you seen what those things out there? What they can do?
I mean, they're
Yeah,
just
I
monsters. I mean, they do what a normal person does. They're just crazy.
Willing to sacrifice himself so you could escape.
He wasn't my partner. He was just a member of Union security detail.
So
Protecting me was his job.
is he just an AI?
And my job is to solve a hardware issue.
Union security detail.
Dying inside here is above my pay grade. I'm not a soldier. I'm just a technician.
I know.
So why are you waving a gun at me?
Stop, or I'll shoot! No!
A soldier would have taken the safety off.
I was gonna say, hey,
I told
Sebastian
you,
really, like,
we're on the same side.
seemed like he was really willing to run up there
Let's
and
try this again.
grab that gun like that guy
I'm
really wanted to
Sebastian
shoot him.
Castellanos.
Castellanos.
I'm O'Neill. Liam O'Neill. So you're not Mobius, but they sent you in
Okay.
here?
There's a safe
Why?
place we can see it
I'm
right there.
looking for my...
So as soon as this conversation's
I'm
over,
trying to restore the core,
move in there.
just like you are.
Why don't you
Yeah.
tell him it's a little girl that
Good
might
luck
help
with
you?
that. I'm done. I'm just gonna hold out here until extraction.
They can't extract you. Not until Lily is found.
Who's Lily?
Look,
You work for the company and you
everyone
don't
is stuck
know?
in here until the core is located.
It says Lily on
Can you
the
help me out?
tube outside,
If you're
right
asking
next
me
to
to
the
go out there
bathtub
with
you
you,
climbed
you
into,
can
man.
forget about it. This is a safe house, so I'm staying safe. Got me? But I may have a lead on the core. I detected some signals nearby that resonate at the core's frequency.
Okay.
We were trying to track them when we got attacked. Here,
So
listen
is
to this.
Well, so is she a little girl in here, or is she like a computer or something?
It sounds like a little girl, right?
Quiet.
If he knew it was a little girl, why did he act surprised whenever Sebastian asked
Was that her?
about the little girl?
The core?
It's
I
like,
think
where's
so.
Lily? I don't know what
But
you're
I've
talking
been
about, but I
picking
found a
up
little
all sorts
girl.
of weird signals on my communicator since we got here. No way to know for sure until you track it to its source.
How do I do that?
Your communicator can pick it up too. Once you're out there, check it. You'll see. You'll probably pick up other signals while you're out there. It wouldn't hurt to follow them to find out what...
No way. The core first. It's the only way we're getting out of here.
Suit yourself.
Let's pair up our communicators. That way I can tell you if I find anything.
Yeah, okay. Can't hurt, I guess.
Oh, so there's like conversation stuff I can do. But I can also leave the conversation, which means I can probably stop talking to him and save. And we're in chapter 3 now. Go outside, use your communicator to track the girl's voice. Can we
Tell me.
have this conversation whenever we want? Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. So, we got to an actual saving point now. So, there we go. Okay, so thank you all so much for being here. I know that this was a really impromptu live stream, and I know you were expecting like an actual video instead of a live stream, and there was even a vote taken on Twitter about whether or not I should do a live stream of Evil Within or videos of Evil Within. And videos won, which is why I stayed up until 12:30 at night yesterday making and editing this video. And then we had an exporting or uploading issue, I'm not sure, but whichever it was, it ruined the video by the time it got to YouTube. It was only 12 minutes long for some reason. It just ends right in the middle of everything. And so that's obviously super crappy. So I was just gonna try to re-export it and load it in, upload it again. The problem there is that exporting takes like an hour and a half for that size of a video, and then uploading takes like an hour. So we were looking at like a huge amount of time. Also, I would have had to have re-edited it because I still had the raw footage, but I didn't have the edited version since that got corrupted. So we were looking at like a 2 to 3 hour, maybe even 4, depending on my internet speeds and stuff like that during the day, sort of thing to get the video out. Whereas I could just live stream for an hour, it would take half to a third to a fourth of the time, and we get the same or better of a result. And yes, it doesn't look quite as professional, but at least we got it on here. So if you're interested in seeing The Evil Within, let me know in the comments down below on this video, because now obviously this is going to be archived and it'll be an actual video, and I'll place this as the first episode in the Evil Within playlist. So, and I'll bill it as such too. So, yes, it was a live stream, but really it's a video, because it was the fastest, easiest way of getting it put up, and it doesn't have my ending bumper, and it doesn't have a lot of those things that I like to have, and it doesn't have quite the same professionalism, obviously. And I saw some of this stuff before, so that's kind of unfortunate. But the long and short is that I was able to give you something today, and if I had more time before I was leaving for Houston, I would have worked on the video and gotten it uploaded the way I wanted it, and I would have felt better about it. But for now, this is where we're at. Maybe I'll re-upload it later and replace this live stream video with it. I don't know. That's a whole other thing. We can see about that later. But anyway, for now, this is Nathan Blake signing off for Nathanblakegames. Thank you so much for being here. And sayonara. Oh, and I guess I'll do the whole this has been The Evil Within, Episode 1. If you like this video and you want to see more like it in the future, please like and comment below. If you're new to the channel and you would like to be notified of new videos, consider subscribing. Like my channel? Want to see it grow? Share this video with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks again, everyone. Sayonara. I'm sorry, Bear Gaming. Yeah, you got here right at the end of it, but, you know, I'll be releasing more Evil Within on, whenever I get back from, Houston. So I'll get back from Houston, I'll release at least one more video of The Evil Within, and depending on the response that I've gotten on this video, we will see, how much of the game we're going to play, and if we prefer live streaming versus edited videos. So thanks for being here, Bear Gaming. I'm sorry I'm leaving right as you're coming in, but anyway, I hope you have a great one, and we will see you next time. Bye.